my friends. Welcome back to another Coffee and a Card with Barb. I'm Barb. If you're catching the replay, please let me know in the comments below. I am sharing a fun new stamp, at least I think it's fun, a fun new stamp set today called Peaceful Pier. And if you like quick and easy cards, today's card's for you. You are going to love it. This is the stamp set that we're using today. It's called Peaceful Pier. I think this set is just so fun. If you like the water, it's got this great pier. It's got these wonderful set of trees, a little bit of grass, two fish, a little boy. Kind of looks like Huckleberry Finn, don't you think? So I'm starting out with one of my favorite colors, and I'm liking it on this black mat because this is Secret Sea. This is a new in color. I will be honest, it has taken me a little while to get used to it. It is a super duper dark navy, almost black. But you could see up against this black mat that it's got that muted navy look to it, which I'm really liking. And then I have a half sheet of Misty Moonlight. I am not going to call this a fun fold. I'm just doing this fold a little bit different. So you can see Misty Moonlight compared to Secret Sea. It almost makes that Misty Moonlight look bright, doesn't it? But obviously it's not. And then I've got a piece of the absolutely gorgeous, beautiful gallery paper. Guys, if you have not seen this paper, hold on. I hadn't planned to do this, but I'm going to do it. Let me show you this gorgeous paper because it has to be seen in person to be appreciated. And I'll try to cycle through this fast. So here's one side. Isn't that gorgeous? And here's the other. So kind of a pastel-y look. Now these are going to take me a while. I should have had this ready, but I didn't think about it. Here's another one. Look at that one. Aren't these gorgeous, you guys? It is an interesting set, Noran. It really is. I like it a lot. Isn't that pretty? Oh, you guys, this paper is to die for. I'm trying to cycle through it as quickly as I can. Oh, I already did that one. Okay. And believe it or not, I'm using this paper next week, which is why I only have one piece of it. Look at this one, guys. Isn't that gorgeous? I know. I hope it comes across on the camera as pretty as it is in person. Ugh, I just love the colors. It's more of a fallish color, and I know that, but I still really like it. Now, this is in, I think this might be, it looks black, but I don't think it is black. So this might be Secret Sea. You could take your blends or your markers and color in all these flowers. Wouldn't that be pretty? It would be so pretty. Look at those. Oh, I love this paper. I don't know if you guys ever do this. When I had my studio in Vancouver, I would take this paper, if I was still there, and put it in a frame. And I may still do that and just put it on the wall. I mean, you don't need to do anything else to it. Just put it in a frame and put it on your wall. Look at this one. Oh, you guys, isn't that gorgeous? Now, this is Cloud Cover, Secret Sea, and then, of course, white with a little bit of basic beige. That is two of the new in colors. Aren't they beautiful together? Oh, so pretty. And then you've got that background in Cloud Cover. You can't really see the design, but it's very, very, very antique-y. Look at this one, guys. Isn't that pretty? Oh my gosh. So there you go. Look at that beautiful woodish background. So, so pretty. And then look at this one, guys. Oh, that paper is just to die for. But this is the piece we're using today. This is the other side of it. And then I'm using a sheet of white and a white sentiment strip. Now, I'm going to go ahead and stamp this first because all I did was cut it. It's in the instructions, but I believe it's 1 1/4 by 2. And then I just took my scissors and I banner notched it at the bottom. I wanted to make this card so that anybody could make it. If you don't have a cut and emboss machine, you're going to be okay. Let me make sure. These look how small that font is. Ugh. So I wanted to make sure, and I almost stamped it upside down. That would have been bad. I'm hoping that's straight, crossing my fingers. Well, a little crooked, but that's okay. Now, I know you guys probably can't read what that says, but it says, somebody knows, somebody cares. Your name is whispered in somebody's prayers. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my gosh, I love that. I love that sentiment so much. Okay, so I'm going to stamp the inside, and I'm going to take that really pretty tree. I'm going to show you the tree image right here. And I'm going to ink that up in Secret C. I am only using one ink pad today, and that is Secret C, which I don't know why, but it's hard for me to remember that name. And I want to actually stamp it off the paper a little bit. There we go. Isn't that a gorgeous color? I mean, when you see it stamped, it looks black on camera, but it really, you could see the blue hue in it. Much darker than Night of Navy, but still, I caught a big edge on that one. Yeah, that's why I always check. Hold on. I'm going to wash this off because I was not paying attention. Let me show you how to avoid that. You want to lightly tap on your ink pad. I was not paying attention, so I'm very heavy-handed, and I caught the edge. Oh, I can't see if that's straight because of the glare. Let's hope. Whew, not too bad. And that says, thinking of you today. Okay, so let me assemble this a little bit. This goes on the inside, and the instructions will have all of the measurements. I think this is 3 3/4 by 5 1/4. This is 4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. And just put this on the inside. This is, remember, this is Secret C, and this is Misty Moonlight. Okay. And then I'm going to glue this Misty Moonlight. Oh, Barb, did you do the right thing? Yep, I did. You guys know I like to do cards upside down. I don't know what that says about me. I'm sure whatever it is probably not good. Okay, so then I'm going to layer this, and I want to have just about 1/4 of an inch on either side, because the card is going to open like this. So can you guys see that? Okay. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp the pier, because even though this is going to look black in the camera, it's actually Secret C, beige, 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 a little bit more white. Okay. So I am going to ink up. And this is a hard stamp because it's big, but it's also very detailed. So I'm going to turn it over and make sure that I've got ink where I want it, which I do. And then I'm going to stamp the pier. I want it right about here, so that the pier is sitting in the lighter water. Isn't that pretty? Love this. Okay, now what I'm going to do, and I will say this is not part of a suite, so never mind. If you are on my email list, you should have gotten an email from me this morning that talks about a big special that Stampin' Up! Is having in June, whereas if you buy an item from a suite or an entire suite, you can get the second item for half off. Okay, and so I'm going to glue this on. These colors are just so different and rich. I love them. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same thing I did with the Misty Moonlight and just glue that down. So now we have multiple layers. The card opens like this. Oh, so easy to make this card. And I'm going to bring in, this is the new Misty Moonlight and white ribbon. So I'm just going to pull this out. And I am going to cut longer than normal because when I'm on camera, normally I would not cut this much ribbon off because it doesn't need it. But when I'm on camera, you guys, I'm all thumbs. Is the stamp set I'm using right now part of a suite? Unfortunately, Michelle, it is not. It is a standalone stamp set. Now, guys, again, y'all do not need this much ribbon. Look at this. I'm going to waste like a ton of it. Sorry to all of you who like to conserve your ribbon because you're going to be shocked at how much I'm using. And then I'm just going to do a knot. Am I in camera range? Oh, it's all fuzzy. Okay, camera. And then I'm just going to cut off this wonderful excess ribbon. Sorry, guys. I'm going to do this one a little bit more of an angle. Oh, I know somebody out there's going, Barb, why did you waste so much ribbon? And then I'm just going to flip it over. And I am going to hold that ribbon down with a Stampin' Dimensional. And I'm just going to put a whole bunch. For some reason, I grabbed the teeny tiny Stampin' Dimensionals, but they come in handy. Do you guys have packages of the mini ones at home? I use these way more than I thought I would, especially on sentiments, but I'm going to have to put double the normal I would put on here because normally I use the big ones. And let me get out my take your pick. If you are catching the replay, I apologize in advance for how long it's taking me to get off all these little dimensionals. Okay, the tool I'm using to get the backing off is called the Take Your Pick tool. And if you have any arthritis in your hands like I do, you will love this tool because it helps you get all the little things you need to pick up without hurting your hand. Okay, and then I am just going to put this. Oh, guys, and I have some additional cards to show you, so hang on. And there we have the finished card. What do you think, guys? Pretty quick and easy, huh? One ink pad, one stamp set, some paper. It's this beautiful designer paper, though, that really makes it. So here's the outside. Here's the inside. I think this would be a perfect sympathy card. And it also, all you'd have to do, guys, is change the sentiment, and it would be a fabulous guy card. Right? Or anybody who just loves nature. Okay, now hang with me because I have some more cards to show you. Let me leave that there. The reason I didn't show you the card at first is because this is the second card. This was actually the original card. Which one do you guys like best? The one with the little boy fishing or the one on the right? I think it depends on what occasion you're going to be using it for, right? I'm going to grab a cup of coffee. I'm driving Cindy crazy, Cindy and Naran. I don't toss those little ribbon pieces. I attach them to an embellishment from behind. Okay, I'll have to try that because I admit I'm one of those that tosses them. So I will try that, Cindy. Okay, so let me show you some more cards. These will eventually be on my blog. Here's another one with that little boy. Can you see the fish in the water here? Thinking of you today. Here's another one, very simple, just because I love how by accident, when I first put these on, I was just trying to do a triangle thing, and it looks like bubbles. Don't you think? Those gems are just incredible. Here's another one. All of these I have designed as masculine cards. So they're strictly done for that reason. And then here's the last one. Again, using some of that gorgeous, gorgeous paper. Isn't that fun? Very simple, very easy to do. Very, very, very fast cards to put together with the Peaceful Pier stamp set. And I'm going to put this up from Sydney one more time because I think it's a brilliant idea. Don't toss those little ribbon pieces. Attach them to an embellishment or a sentiment. These were long enough you could put them behind a sentiment strip. And that way you get to double use of your ribbon. Okay, my friends, thank you so much for joining me today for another Coffee and a Card with Barb. Hope you had a good time. Hope you enjoyed that very simple card. Have a great week. Bye.